Guys, what's up? It is Josh here, your Friday guy on Trans Wolves. I apologize for not making a video last week. I forgot. Sorry. Um, this week we are talking about. Sorry, I got distracted. There's a squirrel outside eating seeds out of our bird feeder. Anyway, this week we're talking about relationships and dating. So I don't know. This is a hard thing. This is a hard topic. Basically, I haven't really figured it out. I'm 19, so I guess it's expected that I haven't figured it out yet. Most people don't really figure it out. But dating is really hard. I think in general it's really hard, but then if you add the fact that you're trans on top of it, it can be even harder. Because you have to find somebody who's going to accept that you're trans, and you have to figure out when you're going to tell them that you're trans, and you have to figure out, how you're going to, come out, and how how you're gonna tell their family, and if you're gonna tell their family, all this stuff, and then how to explain the whole sexual orientation versus gender identity. It's complicated. So I identify as a gay trans male. So I will only date people who are either trans men or cis men. And if they're, either way, they have to identify as either, they can't identify as, for me personally, they can't identify as straight if they're going to date me. Because I'm a guy, and if they're a guy and I'm a guy, then I don't want them to be identifying as straight. So they can identify as gay, pansexual, bisexual, all those other sexual orientations out there, just not straight, because it wouldn't, to me, be a straight relationship if they were with me. So I don't know. This is just difficult. I've only dated trans guys since I came out. I dated 3 cis guys before I came out. I came out when I was 14, and I started dating when I was 12. And I had 3 boyfriends starting when I was 12. When I was 12, I had a 1.5-year relationship with a guy. And then I had another relationship that lasted 2 days. And then another relationship that lasted 2 weeks. The 2-day relationship was because his mom said he wasn't allowed to date yet. Keep in mind, we're only 12 and 13 year olds right here. And then when I came out, it was just trans people that I was dating, and the reason for that was because it wasn't because I wasn't attracted to cis guys anymore. I am very much attracted to cis guys. It was because I felt like it was just too difficult to explain to cis guys what it was like being trans, and I didn't want to have to go through the whole coming out process and dealing with all the trans stuff. I knew if I dated a trans person, they would just get it, and we could just go with the flow and, learn from each other and go with each other's boundaries, and it wouldn't be so difficult because I wouldn't have to educate them on everything trans just to have a relationship with them. And that seemed to work, most of them were actually all of them were long distance except for one. And it was, it worked out. It's hard finding the right person when you're trans. And also when you're a teenager. because being a teenager in itself is difficult with dating, and then just adding that you're trans on top of it is just really difficult. I mean, I'm talking from my own personal experience. I'm not talking for the whole trans community. I'm not talking for the whole gay community. I'm not talking for the whole trans gay community. I'm talking for myself personally. When I'm saying this whole video, I'm talking for myself personally. So don't take anything I say and try to pertain it to the whole community, because it doesn't pertain to everybody necessarily. I'm just talking from my own personal experiences here, and my own personal thoughts and feelings. So it's difficult, you know. I've had a really hard time with that, because it's like I want a boyfriend really badly, but I feel like it's so much work trying to find a boyfriend that it's like, is it even worth the work trying to find one, because of how much effort it takes to go through explaining the whole trans thing, and it's like, yeah, you know, it's difficult, because I have so much other stuff going on in my life, as do many other people, and, you know, it's difficult. I want somebody to love me for me, and I have a fear, I guess, that nobody will, because I'm trans. So it's hard. Yeah. I don't think I realized how difficult it would be, but I mean, obviously, you know, I'm not gonna go live as a girl again to make dating easier, because obviously that would not make dating easier if I had to hide who I really was. But it kind of sucks, you know, that it can't just be like, hi, I'm Josh, and I'm gay, or, I mean, you know, I just have to explain the whole trans thing, and that's the difficult thing, is when people don't understand the trans thing, or even if they do, you know, because then it's just difficult, because a lot of people around my age, I feel like it's just hard around my age to find somebody who wants to be with a trans person. I mean, from my own personal experience, I just feel like it's kind of difficult. I mean, I don't know. I know I'm mumbling here, but like I said, this is a hard topic. It's difficult. I know, I've said that so many times, but it really is. I wish I could just, like, find somebody who loved me and go with it. But it's not that easy, and it's not going to be that easy. So, yeah. I guess I'm just gonna let you guys go before I continue ranting. But yeah. Make sure you check out the other videos from this week and past weeks, and make sure you continue to watch, and make sure that you see the rest of the videos that we will be making every day of the week, besides Sunday. Click that subscribe button so you will not miss a video. Alright, I will see you guys next Friday. Peace.